and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Here with Grant Hill, coach, and a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. We've got Mike Conley, Sarr out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Thompson, and it's Wagner in at the two-guard spot. Conley looking for an opening. Capella, the pass to Wagner. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. For 3, Conley doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Toronto with the ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic.
Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Sarr screen. Wagner for 3. Rebound Toronto. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Conley. Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Thompson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Ausar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Holiday against Conley. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Jackson. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson's shot is off. Holiday against Conley. Pass to Sarr. Now here's Wagner from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Thompson. 4-3, and Trey Murphy gets a 3.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
And Conley grabs the miss.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Thompson, a screen on Okongwu. Here's Wagner from deep. Sarr. Okongwu with the rebound.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many champions you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Sarr. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
Back to Holiday. Jackson, right side. It's tipped.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Wagner, the pass to Sarr. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the match, Sarr taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Sarr.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Achua's checked in for Jackson. Achua with it. Now Thompson defending. Thompson against Wagner. Outside Holiday. This one for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media, the RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Here's Achua. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, with each year in the league, we're seeing Murphy become a better distributor.
Wagner looking it over. Inside. Achua with a steal. Thompson outside. Oh, deflected. Wagner with a steal. And he lobs it up. Thompson with a steal. Holiday finds a Kongwu. Outside Holiday. The 3. Sarr pulls it in. Orlando leading. Wagner outside. Pass to Sarr. Orlando again missing. Toronto's gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. They now take the lead. He has 6.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a look here at some of the most aggressive defenders at the small forward spot in the past month. You look at Thompson, such great timing and instincts. He's the best shot blocker in the league right now.
You have to be athletic to rack up this many blocks. What an advantage to get high-level rim protection from your small forward.
Outside Conley. Wagner on the wing, defended by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And another miss by Orlando.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And Shams, the landscape of the Eastern Conference drastically shifted by the run of Achilles tears in last year's playoffs.
Yeah, BA, it felt like one after the other. Every week there was something big in the playoffs last year, and devastating for the teams particularly, but the league at large. In situations like these, only amplify those voices saying that the league has to find a way to figure out how to protect players from injury. Is it less for regular season games during the regular season? Is there a formula? Is there a method to potentially decrease the amount of significant injuries we see?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you, Brian.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Bailey's checked in for Toronto.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Wagner against Thompson. Oh, sweet move. No good. Nice D from Wagner.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Franz Wagner.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And the Raptors making a change here. McBride's checked in.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Capella finds Wagner. And the shot's good. That's 12 points for Franz Wagner.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pass to Carrington. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Capella. From deep, Sarr gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Wagner for 3. No good there.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Toronto. Mobo, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Max Christie subbed in for Thompson. Then for Orlando, Sharp, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Toppin comes in for Sarr. Laravius subbed in for Wagner. Toronto has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Achua. Tipped away. Stolen by Sharp. And it's Orlando on the break. Moving it up. Here's Carrington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
The three is up. And it's Orlando with a rebound. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. And he's going for the oop here.
.104 left. To play here in the first. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Sharp. We'll be topping out there with Carlton Carrington. And it's Wolf at the three spot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
First free throw is good. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. They set the pick to the inside. Sharp, and it's blocked. Pass to McBride. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bailey. Wants to get it to McBride and does. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Number 4, Jay Laravia.
with 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for the Orlando Magic. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back at... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for Orlando. Out there with Toppin. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Sharp finds Toppin. Sharp with a screen on Christie. To the paint. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Bailey. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Off with the layup. Now, here's Toppin. He's tightly guarded. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Carrington. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Going inside. Count it.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
So it's Orlando now, leading by 5. There's a good screen. Back to Carrington. Off target with his 3. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to McBride. Oh, good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Now LaRavia. And here's Sharp. Defended by McBride. Now here's Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Amen Thompson. Allie, what are they saying?
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Raptors let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Guys?
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Bailey. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Wagner outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Completing the play there, Wagner gets his points in a lot of different ways. Extremely versatile.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Stolen by Jackson. Down low. Here's Holiday. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Holiday's got 5.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Pass to Wagner. The screen from Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here's Thompson. He has 7. Outside Jackson. Back to Thompson. Takes it inside. No good on that one.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Toppin dishes to Conley. Wagner outside. Outside Conley. Thompson sets the pick for Conley. To the middle. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Thompson outside. Conley against Howard. And it's blocked by Conley. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it left. So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around and a very, very good teammate and leader.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Holiday, the pass to Bailey. Goes up on the high post. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Orlando leading by 7. Outside Conley. Wagner with a screen for Conley. Here's the 3. This one for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Holiday. Jackson, a screen on Capella. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Magic have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Wagner against Okongwu. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wagner missing. Raptors trailed by 7. Holiday with it. It's blocked.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Stolen by Jackson. Holiday looking for an opening. From downtown. Another miss by Holiday.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Toronto shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Thompson passes to Jackson. Outside Holiday. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holiday's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding the shot.
Magic moving the ball around. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Okongwu. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shoots it up. Another miss by Holiday.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it's blocked. Now Bailey. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Wagner with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star, again having a major impact.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Trey Murphy comes in for Baylor. Sars checked in for Orlando. Outside Holiday, it's hauled in by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Conley for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Magic leading by 6. Now here is Conley. Still yet to score. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Song. Wagner looking it over. Back to Sar. With the fadeaway. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. When you talk about him then, Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
No denying, the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. "55 seconds left in the first half. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Orlando leading by 8. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Achua. And Holiday has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. "20 seconds left in the second quarter. Thompson sets the pick for Holiday. Cans the shot from the wing. Holiday's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you look at Holiday, just so smooth and graceful. Doesn't miss a beat rolling to an open shot.
4 seconds left. And Wagner lays it in. And the Magic lead by 8.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hey there. For one of my favorite events, Kenny, I think I could beat you right now if we did one.
You'd have everyone ducking their head, running for cover.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Raptors.
They haven't been.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Franz Wagner in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Trey Murphy, Holiday out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Jackson in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. From outside, off the mark.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Holiday against Sarr. Thompson outside. Back to Sarr. Conley for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding 3-point shooter.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander. The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Holiday attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 12.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Wagner from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Holiday. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Magic. Wagner passes to Sarr. Out to Thompson. Releases. Rebound by the Raptors. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Jackson down low. Working on Sarr. Shot clock at 5. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Sarr. Now Capella. From deep. No good on the shot. Raptors trailed by 9. And here's Thompson. Now Jackson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Capella with a screen on Jackson. Trying to get something going. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he hits the first of 3. And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Franz Wagner.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back to you guys.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Second free throw, no good.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Holiday against Song. And Holiday kicks to Achua. All 3 off the mark. Orlando leading by 8. Pass to Thompson. Now here is Conley, guarded by Holiday. Thompson passes to Wagner. Here's Song. The Magic again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Okongwu. Nails the baby hook. Okongwu's now got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Here's Thompson. Good, nice job down low. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Right there, Conley opened up space for the shooter.
And here's Holiday. He's got 12. Okongwu with a screen on Wagner. It's stolen by Capella. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Three-pointer. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And a wide-open look for Shaw. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Holiday with the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Going off himself tonight. Holiday won't do this every night. But if his team needs his scoring, he can provide.
Capella at the elbow. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll take on Norman Powell and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Atlanta Hawks.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talented advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Raptors trailed by 3. Achua with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 5 on the clock. Holiday with the 3. Mike Conley with the rebound. Conley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Holiday against Conley. The 11-footer, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And Taking a look here at the numbers for Clint Capella, some impressive play from him over the last month. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from three, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Bailey, he's checked in for Toronto. And a switcher also for Orlando. Toppin's checked in.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Here's Bailey. And the Raptors miss again. Orlando leading by 7. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stance for the Magic.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
It's good on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
The Magic shooting 41% for the game. Back to Conley. Inside, deflects the pass. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. A finish, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Conley collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Conley's got 5.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Here's Achua. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Sarr. Thompson for the triple. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. Toppin passes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
There's a screen by Achua. The shot by Thompson, no good.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Conley scanning the floor. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Christie, he's checked in for Toronto. Miles McBride comes in for Drew Holiday. The Magic also changing it up. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Sarr. Wagner comes in for Thompson. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Mike Conley. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And it's Carrington missing. Now Bailey. He has 6. Thompson from long range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Magic lead by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Raptors trail by 10. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Carlton Carrington. Sharp out there with Toppin. Then there's Wagner. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Pass to Carrington. Magic moving the ball around. And stolen by Christie. Now McBride. Defended by Carrington. Now Bailey. Fires from the wing. Right through the shoulder that time. All net.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Now Sharp. Pass to Wagner. There's the three. Toronto grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McBride with the ball. Back to Jackson. And no good that time. Magic leading by 6. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Achua.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the basket by Jackson.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Wagner passes to Sharp. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Over to the left wing. Here's Carrington. A three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Bailey. Christie kicks to Achua. 5 to shoot. McBride's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
On the wing, Jackson. Defended by Sharp. The 9-foot shot. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Carrington up top. Defended by McBride. Sharp sets the pick for Wagner. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Raptors making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Sharp. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Jackson with the screen. McBride's shot is off. Magic leading by 6. Now, here's Toppin. Wagner outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the 2 things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
That's good from Wagner. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Orlando. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Wagner. Pass to Carrington. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Lets the three fly. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. McBride passes to Jackson. To end the cold streak, Orlando grabs the miss. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Launches a three. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Toronto working the ball around now. Jackson misses.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And the Raptors with some changes. Trey Murphy's checked in for Bailey. Thompson comes in for Christie. And it's Holiday in for Miles McBride.
When you look at Franz Wagner, I mean, he's got height and skill, and he really knows how to play. He's got a great understanding and feel for the game. He's just one of those versatile, high-level performers that you love to watch play.
Here's Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. Pass to Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Song, the pass to Conley. Okongwu grabs the board. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Thompson finds Okongwu. Jackson has the open look, and the Raptors miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And it's Capella missing.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Okongwu dishes to Holiday. Pass to Thompson. Shot to stop the run, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Clint Capella.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one misses. Magic leading by 11. Over to the wing. Capella with a screen on Holiday. Conley gets the bucket.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Outside Jackson. Back to Holiday. Holiday, a screen on Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Orlando shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
A three-pointer is right on target.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
Bounce pass Conley. Pass to Thompson. Conley sets a screen for Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Capella, guarded by Jackson. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Holiday kicks to Thompson. To the inside. Outside Holiday. Okongwu with a screen on Conley. Jackson misses.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Sarr's shot is off.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Magic leading by 10. And here's Thompson. Pass to Capella. Now Zorn. Shot clock at 6. And he banks the layup in.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
And stolen by Sarr. Here's Wagner. Now Zorn. Capella with a screen on Holiday. Okongwu pulls it down.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Orlando leading by 11. Now Wagner. Lays it in off the window.
It's all coming together here for Wagner, a playmaker who can score at every level.
Here's Jackson. And stolen by Song. Stolen by Thompson. Now Jackson. Now Okongwu. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Magic shooting around 41% on the night. Outside Conley. Now Wagner. Oh, the dunk!
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
It's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Franz Wagner.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Carrington with the ball. Here's Toppin. And stolen by Christie.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Not that time. It won't go. So So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one